Alright everyone, what is going on and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we are here with episode number 34 of the Outer Worlds playthrough. We are here on Scylla, right where we left off last episode. We have to chat to Felix to finalize his quest, and then within this episode, I would like to finish Ellie's quest, hopefully. And that, I believe, unless Sam has a quest, which I don't think he does, will be the ending of my companion quest. We will know by getting the achievement. We might then drop into the Groundbreaker and finish off that faction quest, and then that leaves us essentially complete. This beacon is on Monarch, where we're going next as well, so I won't forget about that. And then it's time to return to Phineas and progress the main story. I've delayed it. All three of these episodes. All three of these last episodes have been dedicated to companion quests, so I guess we've kind of put it on hold. But if there's any quests that I'd like to do, it'd be companion quests, just because they actually have some story related to them, whereas all these other side quests that I was saying I didn't really want to do.
Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy.
Yeah, anyway.
That'll make you nervous, Preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just, she's a computer, Max.
Alright, well, that's a conversation I don't need to listen to, so I'm just going to get away so they don't interrupt me. But yeah, with that said, if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure you leave a like, drop us a notification bell. Also, make sure to come check out my Twitch stream. Link's in the description down below. I'd love to see you guys there. Otherwise, let's go ahead and talk to Felix. If you're not, finalize that quest, and then we'll get a move on. I'm just going to cut him off if he's still talking.
Refreshing.
Yep, they just finished talking. There you go.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You're just going to have to come to terms with that. You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
The lesson here is not to look up to anyone. I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you. Yep.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I don't know what I believe anymore. Maybe it's better that way. Thanks for your time, boss.
Oh, good. There you go. That's another side quest wrapped up. It seems to be done at least. Quest complete. Yep. And one to go. Hopefully. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to that, which requires us to wrong quest equipped. We're going to what's it called? Monarch. We will go to, it's in Fallbrook, so the Fallbrook landing pad. All of them work though, because they're all in the same area. And with that said, I'll go ahead and load through all these loading screens, and I'll cut back to you guys once we are pretty much at the quest. I'd say that'll do. So until then, I'll talk to you guys in a sec. I don't know how the hell you actually land in this place. Oh, okay, that's more open than I thought. I was looking this way. I'm like, hold on, this is like a whole cave. This is our quest line right here, the Ellie quest line. Let's go talk to these people. So let's go ahead and do that. Here they are right here.
This looks like the place.
Hello.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
Why is your office on Monarch? I need to change the beneficiary of Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's stay on topic. I just want to change the yeah.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but Marilyn Fenhill isn't dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
How would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Bribe, intimidate. You'll do this or you'll be filing your own claim.
Please. My policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well. I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
That's all. Alright.
Can we talk?
Yep, what do you got?
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you going to do with all those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Better figure things out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Appreciate it, but I didn't do this for money. I mean,
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
my friend Ellie, this is what friends do. We're crewmates, that means we look out for each other, yeah.
I always thought it meant we get used to the smell of each other's dirty socks. But you really do see a rosier version of things.
I'm a doer, not a talker, let's just leave it at that. Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get all mushy or anything. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep...
Wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough.
Alright, let's get a move on. There it is. Complete all companion quests. Beautiful, 30 Gs. Can't complain about that. Got a level up too, let's look into that. I was thinking, honestly, let's get my engineering to 100. Because I have both of them with me, that's the only reason it's so high. And, oh, my lockpicking is actually positive now because of Ellie. There you go. Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't really mind dunking the points into that. Area of your movement speed during... Yeah, right. Sounds handy. I'm really not too stressed about my levels at this point. That's good. Let's go ahead and find this fourth beacon real quick. Let's quickly zoom out of this place. The closest place, by the looks of it, is this UDL Labs. Let's head over there. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and discover... This is just a quick tap and go. There's nothing special to this quest. It's just, click the button, learn about the tour, and then move on. I don't know if there's going to be another planet after this one. I think in the base game there may be 5 planets. It depends if it includes the Groundbreaker or something, for example. Not really a planet, but still somewhere accessible. If they include that, then obviously there's going to be more stops to make. But we do have to go back to the Groundbreaker anyway, so I wouldn't be against it if it said that we need to go to the Groundbreaker. I would be quite okay with it, to be completely honest. But otherwise, yeah. I don't know if I can get to this from here, actually. This was kind of like a... Just ascend it. If this is completely walled off, then obviously we're going to have problems. It is not completely walled off, though, by the looks of it. I think I can sneak through that door. I might be lucky. Let's find out. Yep, okay, cool. Well, that's good news. Don't have to go looping around. We got enemies here though. That's actually good.
Here we go. Nice one.
Finish that guy off. There you go. I thought I just died, but I just activated a ability, so I'm wondering what the hell is it. I was gonna say, I think he's gonna die before I can finish. That's hers right there. Boom. Okay, cool. Some more progression towards that achievement. I think we got 3 in. Mauled too many times by canids. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting any of them at this point. I'm done accepting them. We got more enemies down here. I don't know how tough these dudes actually are. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be very big. Yeah, she just wasted him.
Anyone else? Here goes nothing.
Boom. There's some more progression. Never mind, that didn't. That sucks. Oh. What are we looking for? Here it is.
Welcome to Terra 1, the most Earth-like world in Halcyon. Take a moment to admire the triumph of civilization over nature. And while you're at it, say hello to the local settlers. We hope you've enjoyed this guided tour across the wonders of Halcyon. Please return to the Bureau of Exploration for a special prize.
Alright, so it's done. There you go. Okay. So, that was Byzantium, I believe. I think that's where the dude is. So we have the Groundbreaker and Byzantium, 2 turn-in quests, and then the main. So none of them are really like in-depth stuff. I will go ahead and turn in my quest though, so I'll go back to Fallbrook, turn that in, and then I will, yeah, so I'll sort out Lilia. I think I should sort, because she might give me another quest for all I know. She's definitely had a large variety of quests so far, so I think checking back in with her is reasonable. And then once we do that, I think I won't go back to Byzantium. I don't think I need to. I'll go ahead and progress the main story first, and then we'll go wherever the main story takes us next. We're not done by any means. I'm not like putting off the ending. I'm just making sure as much as I can is done before I get the main quest, because the main quest might take me back to Byzantium, I don't know. But with that said, we'll go ahead and fast travel back there, sort Lilia out, and then yeah, main quest. Alrighty, so we're here. I did all the traversing just right here, talk to her.
Is it done?
No point fucking around. I spoke to Chartran. I'm not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience.
I got an achievement for
As
that.
your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
You misunderstand. Chartran's research. She's our best shot at survival in Halcyon. You're crazy, Lily. I'm not killing someone to feed your paranoia. Yeah, I'll
You're
try.
awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger?
No, I think we're good, but she wants us out. Alright, well, I got an achievement for that too, so I'm not complaining. Nice little 15 Gs for doing her quest. This is all stuff I never did, so there you go. I'm not complaining. I'm not trying to impress these people. I did what I thought was right. And as I said, that is Lilia turned in, as you can see. I want to get that science weapon, I really do, but I have no idea how to get to it. I just want to make that clear. I've tried. I got nothing. So with that said, it's time to return to Phineas, and I'll go ahead and get that set up once again. Obviously another cut, and then once we're over there, we will go ahead and proceed with whatever the hell the game asks us to do next. So until then, I'll come back to you guys once we are on Phineas's ship. Alrighty, we are back. I've just gone ahead and done a little bit of research into the achievement side of the game. Yeah, I know, a bit stingy, but it turns out my first playthrough, I turned Phineas in. So we're not going to do that in this playthrough, and that's what I wasn't going to do anyway, so I don't know what the hell. I don't know, I must have straight rocked with the board or something. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and lay down a save here though, just in case. You never know what type of mainline save this could be. Is that other lady here? The one I sent up here? Doesn't seem like it, not yet. We'll see.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I can get. Any more and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn.
Colony's on the verge of the collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon. The board's got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the workers.
Freeze all the workers? Why? So a gang of powdered toffs can carry on living in Byzantium? You call that a plan? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do, so that's it. We just give up all that trouble.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route the power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
You're right, let's do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
You got a plan or something?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
I get it. You sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Alright, let's do it.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise.
Alrighty.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Return to Ada. Okay. So honestly, I think we're closing in on the final steps of this game. Honestly, it definitely feels that way. I think that save I laid down, was it just before talking to Phineas? I don't even remember when I put it down. Yeah, that'd be a good save to have because it's right before you really start getting into like the beef of your major decisions, I think, which gives me the opportunity to go back and explore and do the rest of these achievements if I do happen to finish the game. Unintentionally, I guess, but I don't know. It definitely seems like we're closing in on a ending of some sort, but let's go ahead and
is drunk. Surprise.
let's pull up.
You have a message
Here we
from
go.
Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Byzantium's a big place. How do I know this isn't a trap?
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering
I think I should go check in with that. It's a different side quest. I'm obviously not going to side with them, but I'd like to go see what it's about before I assume the final quest being that. So, yeah, I'm a bit intrigued by that. So I might go check that out. Let's go ahead and do that. She's on Terra 2, is she? Interesting. Alright, let's see what this is about
we're
then.
now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Hopefully this isn't too long of a period of time. I would like to get this chat into this video, but I don't know how long it's going to take. But yeah, as I said, maybe in the next few episodes we might end up ending it. I don't know, it depends what routes I take, how much I tend to dwell. I might even spend some time after I record this video trying to sort out the achievements before I get the endings. Once I get the ending, my motivation to do achievements always just becomes lower. This is the area I was thinking of when I thought of Byzantium, this like boardroom place. This is definitely what I was thinking of. So here we are. This is what I remembered when I thought of the word Byzantium. But anyway.
Not so fast.
What do you mean, man?
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
Alrighty. An elevator, okay. Actually, I might try and sell all my shit, because that's an achievement too. Quickly to sell off like half of my stuff. You can have that. You can have that. I really don't see myself using these legendary weapons, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not selling the science weapons, I'm not an idiot. I really shouldn't sell any of that either, but I'll sell all my... Like, what is... Let's leave 2 of each mod kit. I don't need any more than that. I didn't mean to do that, but... Just trying to make enough dollars to maybe have enough. Sell all junk, here you go, it's all yours. Don't know how much money I just made, let's check the achievement. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. That's actually funny. Alright, I'll sell that piece of armor or something. Actually, you know what? I'll just buy, say, a Nightingale step, right? And then I'll just sell it back to him. Just so I don't lose anything that, I don't know, I might have wanted to keep. Is that actually enough? Yeah, there it is. So, cool. Cross that off the list. Don't think there's anything else up here that's really important. I can lockpick that. No, I can't. I need, no, I have Ellie with me. Alright, we're here. So you just unlocked a new landing pad, essentially. I got you. Alright. Hello.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Tell me why you wanted to see me.
I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine...
What's in this for you? There's gotta be an angle. There always is for people like you.
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill, but I'm not doing this for any personal gain. My angle is the preservation of our colony by any means possible. Nothing more, and nothing less.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? Although...
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
What do you need done?
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivor.
I get that you board types are all about efficiency, but isn't this a bit much?
I'm asking your captain to amputate a rotting limb from the colony. I'd expect you to understand, Dr. Fenhill.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain.
I don't understand. What did Edgewater do to deserve this?
When you diverted power to the botanical lab, you spelled the end of Edgewater. But the town is still hanging on, still living off whatever. With every passing day, Edgewater leeches more of our limited resources. Because right now, you're the only person I can depend on. My hands are tied by endless rolls of red tape and bureaucratic limitations. Halcyon is going to collapse while the board hems and haws and debates minutiae. We need to act. And I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed.
Alright, so I just want to make this clear. I'm just thinking about this now. I think after I finish this video, I'm going to go ahead and follow through with this route. This route leads to achievements that I haven't gotten yet, and I'd like to get them. But this isn't the route I'm going to take in the videos. The route I'm going to take in the videos is going to be help Phineas. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this, but I'm not going to include it in the video. I'm going to do it off camera, and then I'll reload that save I made back beforehand, do everything I did again in with Phineas's conversation. Then instead of coming here, I'll just go straight to the Hope and get that done. But I'll use this progression as like an alternate ending for me to do all the achievements. And that's what I'm thinking I'll do, so I'm going to say I'll do it here, but this isn't actually what I'm going to follow through with in the next video, just to make that clear.
I won't. You're better than this, Captain. You have to be. Don't make me choose between you and Edgewater, Captain. Between you and my people. Please.
I'm glad you can keep control over your associates. Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there?
Remind me.
There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need.
Hold on, are you telling me Spacer's Choice? I see where you're going.
I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanical.
Got it.
One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal.
Alright.
Report back to me when...
Alright, this should get us level 32 this playthrough because it's going to give us a lot more stuff. But with that said, this video's gone long enough, so hopefully that explanation made sense. The next video will literally just be me in the ship probably going to do this quest right here. I just want to make that clear. That is the quest that I'm going to do right there. Kept secret but not forgotten. But I'm going to go ahead and follow through with this Foundation quest to get my achievements. So just to make that clear. But with that said, that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you guys for checking it out. If you do end up enjoying it, please make sure you leave a like, drop us a notification bell. Also make sure to come check out my Twitch stream. Links in the description down below. I'd love to see you guys there. That's all I have to say for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.